But what if we could change the way we view suffering? What if, instead of running from it, we embraced it as a vital part of our journey? What if we chose what we suffer for, rather than allowing society to dictate our pain? This shift in perspective is not just an intellectual exercise, it is a radical reorientation of how we live our lives. By choosing our suffering, we reclaim our power. We become the authors of our own stories, rather than characters in someone else's narrative. Society, in all its grand illusions, weaves a web so intricate, so deceptively beautiful, that most are ensnared before they even realize the trap has closed around them. The matrix, as it were, is a labyrinth of expectations, a sprawling network of invisible chains that bind the mind more tightly than any physical restraint ever could. It whispers in your ear, lulls you into a false sense of security, convincing you that the path it lays out is the only one worth treading. Go to school, get the grades, secure the job, buy the house. Each step another loop in the noose, tightening around your free will, strangling the spark of individuality before it has a chance to ignite. But what is this matrix if not a grand machine, designed to perpetuate itself by consuming the minds of those too afraid to question it? It thrives on conformity, on the silence of rebellion, on the complacency of the masses. It rewards those who surrender to its rhythm, who dance to its monotonous tune without ever daring to ask, is this all there is? To step outside this matrix is to invite chaos, to court the unknown, to become the very thing society fears most. A disruptor, an anomaly, a villain in the eyes of the complacent. But there is power in becoming the villain. To be the antagonist in the story of your former self is not an act of destruction, but one of creation. Growth does not come from staying within the safe confines of the familiar. It comes from raising those confines to the ground and walking unflinchingly into the darkness beyond. Your former self, the one who followed the script, who played by the rules, is nothing but a shadow, a ghost of what you were told you should be. To grow, you must turn against that shadow, become its adversary, dismantle it piece by piece, until nothing remains but the raw essence of who you truly are. This is not a journey for the faint of heart. It requires a brutal honesty, a willingness to confront the lies you've been told, and more importantly, the lies you've told yourself. To rebel against the matrix is to wage war on your own comfort, to shatter the illusion of stability in favor of something far more profound, freedom. But freedom, as seductive as it may sound, is not without its price. It demands that you forsake the safety of the herd, that you walk alone through the wilderness of your own mind, battling the demons of doubt, fear, and uncertainty at every turn. Yet, it is in this battle that true growth lies. The villainy you embrace against your former self is not one of malice, but of necessity. You must become the force that disrupts, the hand that breaks the chains, the mind that questions everything. The Matrix will not release you willingly. It will fight back with every weapon at its disposal. Guilt, shame, fear of the unknown. It will try to pull you back into its embrace, to make you doubt your path. But you, the villain in this grand narrative, must press on, driven by the knowledge that growth only comes through struggle, that evolution demands a shedding of the old skin.